G'day, I'm Dean. We've got this ML320. It's a 2006 model. It's a 3-litre diesel W164 and we have a starter motor replacement. Now it's a bit of a job because what you've got to do, get the car up in the air and you need to take a few things off to get access to the starter motor. I'll show you in a minute when we put it back together, but when the starter's in, all you have to do is undo that bolt there and that one there. Looks like you can get it out, but you can't. The trick is there's no access to get it out. So what you have to do is to take this catalytic converter out. You take this one off by loosening that clampy looking thing there, and then this part, so both parts of the exhaust will come out. The other part bolts on there. The only reason you're doing that is to give you access to this heat shield, this one, which lives on top of the engine mount. So then when you take the heat shield off, the heat shield lives up on top of the engine mount right there where the light is, and then you've got to undo 3 bolts and loosen one. So this is difficult. The one you've got to loosen, so see, on not the engine mount itself but the bracket that holds it, so that one there, you see my big dirty fingers in the way, but that one, and then the one at the top, and see that one at the back there that's loose just behind the torch. Let me get a screwdriver and point. You see the one that the screwdriver's, hold on, I'll get it in one sec. Up there, it's that bottom bolt there that the screwdriver's touching. Now I can't hold the phone and do all this at the same time. It might stay there. See that bolt there at the end of the screwdriver? Just in behind that electrical contact there. That bolt is the one that you just need to leave loose, because if you try to take it out, all this is very, very difficult to pull out the engine mount and everything. So we just jack it up with this one. Jack the engine up, loosen that bolt, those 3 bolts. Sorry, take out 3 bolts, loosen one, take off the heat shield, and then we have the starter motor sitting here. Now with this particular one, this is the good starter motor, so just to put the power onto it, you can see there that when you touch power onto them, it will throw out. This is the one that came out of it. And so similarly, this is why we had to do this job, because not working. So we did that before on this one and it just threw out. So getting the starter motor unbolted is easy. Getting the starter motor out, well, there's a little few extra challenges. So when we've got it back together, I'll come and finish this video off with a few extra bits and pieces to show you the disassembly procedure. So we're back again, and you can see here that we've got the starter motor fitted. So starter motor's fitted here, bolt 1, bolt 2, ring finger there touching that. But what we've done now, different from last time, is that the bolts are tightened back up on the engine mount. Bit hard to see them, but one of them's there, and there's another 3 around this metallic block which the engine mount actually sits on. And we've also got this plate fitted back on, which has got that 1 bolt up the top there. Really hard to see, but there's 1 bolt up there, and the whole reason for removing the cat is so that you can get access to that 1 bolt to take this damn plate off. So that's the process of reinstalling the starter motor. Next and final step here is to put the catalytic converter back on, and then this job is complete.